Hello once again, dear viewers. You're watching ERi-TV. Welcome to our news broadcast. Here are the headlines. President Isias receives credentials of ambassadors. Commendable environmental sanitation activities. Fire at coal mining company offices kills 25 people in China. Iran advances nuclear enrichment while still bearing inspections. In our domestic news, President Isias today received at the Dendon Guest House the credentials of 19 ambassadors. The resident ambassadors who submitted their credentials are Mr. Gianluca Agrippa of the European Union, Mr. Prakash Chand of the Republic of India, Mr. Jerome Chochard of French Republic, and Mr. Omar Idris of the Federal Republic of Somalia. The non-resident ambassadors who submitted their credentials are Mr. Prika Topiola of the Republic of Finland, Mr. Isidro Gonzalez of the Kingdom of Spain, Mr. Abu Bakr Diallo of the Republic of Mali, Mr. Amjad Jamil Al-Qahawi of the Kashemite Kingdom of Jordan, Dr. Rashid Yahya Smudu of the Republic of Uganda, Ms. Sani Nana Aicha Andia of Czech Republic, Mr. Nicholas Papagorgou of the Greece, Ms. Kalista Jenny of the Republic of Mali, Mr. Nangung Huan of the Republic of Korea, Ms. Joanne Thomas Edward of Jamaica, Mr. Patrick Egloff of Swiss Federation, Mr. Miguel Cesar Domingos of the Republic of Angola, Mr. George Poistner of the Republic of Austria, and Ms. Jenny Olsson of the Kingdom of Sweden. At the event, the ambassadors stated their willingness to work towards developing multilateral relations with Eritrea in light of the country's role and influence in the region, noting that they had received from President Isias clear and significant ideas that could help to strengthen their country's ties with Eritrea. Mr. Omar Idris of the Federal Republic of Somalia expressed his honor at this historic juncture to become his country's first ambassador to Eritrea. He expressed his conviction to work hard to practically reflect the brotherly relations between Eritrea and Somalia that has a long foundation and history. In her credential submission as Jamaica's first ambassador to Eritrea, Ms. Joanne Thomas Edward stated that she was prepared to work towards both fortifying bilateral ties with Eritrea and advancing the development of relationships between Caribbean and African nations based on the Global South movement. Mr. Amin Hassan, Director of the Office of the President, and Mr. Osman Saleh, Minister of Foreign Affairs, were present at the handing out ceremony. At an activity assessment meeting organized, the residents of the Nakfa subzone expressed a readiness to conduct sustainable environmental sanitation activities with a view to control communicable diseases prone due to lack of sanitation. Dr. Mangistab Mbaye, Medical Director of Nakfa Hospital, said that the awareness-raising programs that have been sustainably conducted have significant contribution in raising the understanding of the public on health issues and in the reduction of the prevalence of communicable diseases. In addition, Dr. Mangistab provided a thorough briefing on the significance of implementing contemporary latrines, waste management and food preservation. In addition to guaranteeing a supply of potable water on his part, Mr. Mikhail Gabre-Exabiher, the subzone's head of public health, urged the residents to increase their involvement in order to ensure the success of the environmental sanitation initiatives. The participants of the meeting conducted extensive discussion on the reports presented at the meeting and adopted various recommendations. A social science training program was organized for 182 members of the civil service, women's organizations, and area administrators by the PFDG office in the Southern Red Sea region. Among the topics covered in the training were psychological warfare, the national charter, the history of the Eritrean people, the value of building organizational capacity and political awareness. Mr. Razana Mikhail, the secretary of the PFDJ in the region, noted the importance of raising awareness in order to achieve the desired goals and stated that political awareness plays a major role in that respect. The governor of the region, Ambassador Mohammed Saeed Mantai, urged that the program be continued throughout the region, citing political knowledge and committed leadership as key factors in the EPLF's triumph. That was our domestic news. Please stay tuned now for the international news right after the short break. At least 25 people have died in a fire at the offices of the coal mine company in northern China. The blaze appeared to have started in the four-story building with offices and dormitories in Luliang City and not where coal was being mined. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Rescuers evacuated 63 people from the premises, 51 of whom were hospitalized, and brought the fire under control by the afternoon. Emergency response personnel raced to put on protective gear outside a fire truck parked at the building's entrance. China's coal producers are under scrutiny for a series of accidents in mines in recent months, which has weighed on production as mines stop work for safety inspections. Iran continues barring several experienced nuclear inspectors and has enough uranium enrichment to put up to 60% purity, close to weapons grade for 3 atom bombs, according to confidential reports by the International Atomic Energy Agency, the IAEA. The United Nations nuclear watchdog on Wednesday slammed Iran's decision to withdraw the accreditation of several inspectors announced in September as extreme and unjustified, and said it directly and seriously affected the agency's work. Iran in September withdrew the accreditation of several inspectors, a move Tehran describes as retaliation for political abuses by the United States, France, Germany, and Britain. The move targets 8 top inspectors, with France and German nationals among them. According to a diplomatic source in the report, the IAEA said it received a letter from Iran reiterating its position that it was within its rights to withdraw the accreditation, but was exploring possibilities to address the request of the agency to reinstate it. Please stay tuned now for a recap of tonight's headlines. President Eritrea receives credentials of ambassadors. Commendable environmental sanitation activities carried out. Fire at coal mining company offices kills 25 people in China. Iran advances nuclear enrichment while still barring inspectors. And that was our news for tonight, dear viewers. It is good night from us.